we all know this is the most crypto, not just Bitcoin, crypto-friendly administration ever. So we had Mr. Gensler, who was the head of the SEC, who blocked pretty much every ETF that was going to be based on Bitcoin. Well, the past administration was not friendly to crypto or Bitcoin. Well, one of the executive orders President Trump signed yesterday was establishment of a crypto, I want to get this right. So I want to put this slide up. So it is called, let's see. Oh, there it is. It's called NDAS, Nancy David Apple Sam, National Digital Asset Stockpile. So President Trump has signed an executive order, another one, to develop a national digital asset stockpile. And he also signed an executive order to create a crypto working group. Look, in our wildest dreams, we wouldn't have expected this. Although on the crypto, specifically Bitcoin, it didn't matter that much, as far as price is concerned. But I think the game on now, okay? And the Senate also formed a group called Senate Banking Digital Assets Subcommittee, and Senator Cynthia Lummis, who is a huge proponent of Bitcoin, okay, advocate, has been appointed the chair of the subcommittee. So bulls are celebrating everywhere. Look, again, this is just an executive order. This is not commitment of billions or trillions of dollars going into Bitcoin or other crypto assets. But it's definitely, a lot more than what we got last 4 years under the Biden administration. Okay. And now we'll see. I mean, we know about Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. We know about all these other companies such as Marathon and CleanSpark and Riot Chain. They're all buying Bitcoin. Smaller companies such as KULR, Cooler Systems, they're buying Bitcoin as a treasury asset. Is it a matter of time until the U.S. government, well, first of all, as we know, we are holding to 65,000 Bitcoin from the Silk Road days. Some of you may or may not know, Silk Road was the origination of the dark web. And in fact, Mr. President, pardoned the founder of Silk Road after 10 years in jail. Okay. So Bitcoin was used for, all the money laundering and nefarious things, right, for years. Well, now it's mainstream. Now there's nobody on the globe that doesn't know about Bitcoin, right? And as we know, it's a finite. So my point to all of this is, what's going to happen? Is it going to, is the U.S. government going to get involved? Should they sell, or I don't even know if they have sold, the Biden administration, those 65,000 Bitcoin worth about, now I think it's worth at 105,000 Bitcoin price, probably $7 trillion. I mean, $7 billion. I don't know. Germany did. Germany had the same Silk Road days Bitcoin that they were holding 50,000 of them. They sold at 50,000. As long as that pressure got lifted, Bitcoin took off. Well, I don't think, I hope the Biden administration did not sell the Bitcoin. I think we should keep that, and we should add to that, as opposed to just selling it, because 6.5 billion in the realm of 36 trillion in national debt is nothing. But, the committee has been formed. Cynthia Lummis is a huge advocate. I mean, Trump's, President Trump's Secretary of Finance is a hedge funder. Supposedly he was holding, but he was supposed to divest it. He was holding, half of 500 million or 500,000, I'm not sure, in ETF, that the BlackRock ETF. So look, I don't know. Time will tell, but I personally am very positive on Bitcoin itself. I don't know, President Trump already talked about he's going to first pay attention to the coins that are formed in the US. That includes Solana. That's why Solana is doing what it's doing. So, time will tell. I think I am very hopeful that, if the US government comes in, by the way, right, buys Bitcoin or other cryptos, what do you guys think the rest of the world is going to do? They're not going to just sit and watch, right? Here comes the train. So if you do not have Bitcoin, I have had Bitcoin for a while. I started just dollar cost averaging again the start of this year. Every Monday, I'll buy a little bit. So I'm averaging up now, but it's okay. I think game on. And I think as Bitcoin as a treasury asset is going to do pretty well. And if you don't have Bitcoin, and don't trade Bitcoin, by the way, just buy it and hold it, take it, put it in your cold storage. If you don't have Bitcoin, I think everybody should have 3, maybe 4, maybe 5%, depending on your age, actually. As an asset class, I think you should add it to your portfolio.